Hello, welcome to T&Me TV. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Several months ago, Teresa, my wife and lovely camera operator, took a trip to Miami, and we happened upon a pastry shop that was incredible. They had an item called Guava Pastries, and they're just delicious with Cuban coffee. We're not going to make Cuban coffee today, but we are going to make those Cuban pastries. And Teresa's going to help me walk through this as we make the video. What you'll need is some Guava in the can. You can find this just about at any local grocer, usually in the ethnic aisle. I think that's where this was found. Very simple and small can. And you'll need the puff pastry that you find in the freezer section at your local grocer, of course. This is a simple recipe and should be fairly easy. So, let's get started. So first off, we have already taken the puff pastry sheets out of the box, and they're folded in thirds. And as you can see, they're creased. And you'll have to let them thaw, of course, to where they're pliable and easy to take apart and unfold them. We're going to put a little bit of flour on our parchment paper. We're using parchment paper because it just seems easier than sticking it and making a mess all over the table, which I'm probably going to do anyway. And so that should be enough. Take the puff pastry, lay it on the parchment paper. Ta-da! Now we've got to open the guava. And we'll just use a can opener to do that. So we've opened the guava. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to go around the edge of the filling with this knife. It's kind of sticky and kind of firm. And it may not come out of this can. I may have to cut what I'm going to use just while it's in the can, but we're going to see if I can get it to come out of the can. And keep in mind, this is the first time we've attempted this. I think it's gonna come out. Oh, okay, yeah. Voila, we're in business. There we go. So now, we slice it into, and it's, you know, it has the texture of soft caramel. It's a little tough, but not too tough. And so that may be a little big, but I think it's going to be okay. Maybe a little thinner slices, maybe.
Yeah, slice it like that, and then put each one of those on a piece.
Yeah, I appreciate the help.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I do appreciate the help.
Oh, well, I mean.
Ta-da! I think that's going to be a lot, actually. I mean, it's really dense. It's like me, it's dense.
I think you're going to need more myself. But
Well, we can start with that, and I'll add a little more.
Okay.
I'm tempted to taste this.
Okay, I would just cut that in half.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, it might sneak out the edge.
That's
Maybe
fine.
do it that way.
Oh, that's fine.
Because we're going to need to seal it up, you know.
Right. Well, you don't, yeah, you just cut it. That's good.
Okay, what is this? You guys hear the dog?
Mm-hmm.
He's never had guava, and he's probably not going to get any.
Probably not.
I know I'm not doing a beautiful job with cutting it, but it's the end result that's going to count. And you know what? When we got these in Miami, you could see that after it was in the oven, it would leak out some in the size, and it made it even better. It was gooey and delicious, and so yeah, I think it's going to be good. Okay, So now
I would use that last one and
Let's
put
use-
some extra.
we can do that. Right here, maybe?
Yeah.
This is really a lot firmer than what I thought it would be. So now, hands are it's really sticky too. I mean,
Okay.
it's like honey sticky. So now that we have the guava in place on our puff pastry, I'm going to take a little egg wash and go between what is eventually going to be the pastries. So the top of it will seal up. And it doesn't take much, it's just a little. We'll just go around the edges. I said it doesn't take much. And this brush, I bet Teresa has had this for 20 years. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
This brush has raised 4 kids and made a lot of lasagna.
I need a new one really
Oh,
bad.
this works perfect. Now, from what I know, which is not a whole lot, you don't need to just drench your pastry with this.
No,
You know, I'm gonna go between where
you're going to cut.
I'm gonna cut. That's right. And okay, let's set this over here. Now we're going to put the top of the puff pastry on. Ta-da! Let's hope I get it reasonably straight. And this stuff will want to flex and stretch a little bit, and that's okay if you have leftover edges. I think it's fine. I think it works just fine. Now, hopefully, I'm using a pizza cutter. We've seen people use knives and everything, and I'm so klutzy and clumsy. I'm pretty good with this, so. And this is going to make 9 pastries, I believe. And hopefully that egg wash is going to hold it together. And you know what? I just realized I probably should have cut this in the pan.
It's okay, because you're going
I'm
to
gonna
carry
lift
the
the
whole
entire
thing
thing,
over.
okay. Thank you, my wonderful assistant. Are you a sous chef? Is that what you are?
No, I'm a camera operator.
Well, I'm a steel guitar player. But this seemed like fun to us, you all. It seemed like fun and it's something we like. And we thought we'd share it with our friends because it is really delicious with a cup of coffee, especially Cuban coffee. And I've never really tasted guava before till we tried this. And so I think we need to put a little egg wash on top.
Put egg wash on top. Yes.
And it's not a lot, right? Just
No, just
this is one gooey egg. Yeah, this will make it nice and shiny when it comes out and crisp and brown. The ones we had in Miami were made by authentic Cuban pastry chef. It was just, we really had a good time. Of course, neither one of us speak a word of Spanish, so we couldn't understand anything. And I'm trying to be quick about this. I don't want to bore everybody with me putting egg wash on. Trying not to get my sleeve in it, baby. You're doing good. Thank you for helping me do this. I told Teresa I wanted to make these back months ago, and I'm not much of a chef. And she had the idea today. She said, "Well, why don't you do it? And people will love it." Well, we'll see about that. So there we go. Now we're going to transfer this over to our bake pan, and hope I don't drop any of it. I think this may be thick. Right here. How's this? This is gonna be working. This will work. Just Ding. Just like a conveyor belt. Voila. Okay, now we're going to go into a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes, is it?
Yes.
20 minutes. And we'll show you the end product. You know, now some people, the guava is really sweet. I mean, it's sweet as honey. And we noticed that some of the non-traditional recipes we saw, they will sprinkle the coarse sugar on top. But I just don't believe it needs it. You could put granulated sugar on top. I just don't think it needs it because the guava is so sweet anyway. And it's sweet and it's really good. So anyway, into the oven it goes. And you do whatever how you want it. You want to put sugar on it, put sugar on it.
Also, you can put cream cheese in there with it as well.
Yes, I've heard that too. So we'll let that cook and show you the end thing. Okay, so they're ready to come out of the oven. These are Teresa's trusty oven mitts, and I'm going to trust them not to burn me. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Just set them over here on this table on this.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Ooh, don't those look good?
Gosh. Okay,
So now we gotta let them cool for a little
let me
bit.
turn the oven off. Something I want to point out that Teresa pointed out to me is our oven, sometimes it's a little hotter in the rear of the oven than it is the front of the oven. So about halfway through the cooking time, which is 20 minutes, if your oven's the same as ours, you will want to turn the pan, you know, a total of 360 or 190, yeah, or 180, whatever. But you want to turn that so you don't burn them or make them. And the other thing is, we mentioned before, some people sprinkle sugar on top of them. We don't. The guava is so sweet. And a couple other things. And Bobby Flay, I know you're watching. I know you're a big fan. Look, I'm not a pastry chef. This is just something that we're enjoying doing for our friends. Same to you, Andrew Zimmer. I know you watch. We know you watch the channel. And yeah, we're fans of yours. But you know, understand that I'm not the pro chef like you guys. But Bobby Flay and Andrew Zimmer, you know, appreciate you watching.
And you better watch out because we're coming in.
We're coming after you. Anyway, it's beautiful. We'll let them cool for a few minutes and cut into one. So the guava pastries have cooled off, and we're going to try one. I want to point something out, and Teresa pointed this out. You can slice little holes in here before you put it in the oven, and the guava will seep out the top and make a little circle. And she told me that there's people sometimes will make little designs and let it seep out, and you know, a flower or a clover or whatever. And I'm sure that's what you would do, Bobby Flay, but that's not what I've done. I've done it the simple and easy way. And so we're going to try one. Huh. I'm tempted just to pick it up and bite into
Just
it.
pick it up, yeah.
Is that okay?
I just don't want you to get burned if it's not. Good?
My goodness.
Did you get some guava in there?
I did.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's so good.
All right.
Let me cut you a bite. I think you're gonna like it. You've got to take care of your camera operator because they take care of you.
That's right.
And let's get a little more guava than that. Come on. We don't want to be stingy with the guava. Oh yeah. Now it is warm, and they are delicious. It's very flaky. Oh, is it?
Oh, delicious.
So anyway, that's our Cuban pastry, and appreciate everybody watching. We'd appreciate if you give us a thumbs up on this video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And thanks again for putting up with me. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.